Hey everyone, it's Matt with IDP guys. We're going to talk about something both you and I were definitely expecting to talk about right now, and that was Blake Martinez no longer being a New York Giant. What the heck does that mean from an IDP perspective? Let's dive in. First, let's talk about people that are still on the Giants defense to sort of pick up Martinez's slack. Player number one that is impacted by this is Micah McFadden. The rookie made the team. He was rocking about a 12% tackle rate during the preseason. He looked great. Sure, that 12% tackle rate is nowhere near what Martinez was offering at his peak, but clearly it was good enough that made the Giants think that Martinez was expendable. So McFadden's definitely a look later on in drafts. I think you can get better people than him with more stable spots on their roster, but he's all of a sudden relevant when we didn't really expect him to be. And player number two, I think, is sneakily more valuable right now. It's Xavier McKinney. He was already number 3 in tackles last year without Martinez there. And now that Martinez is certainly gone, there's plenty more tackles to go around. And I don't really see his usage really changing. So give him a little boost in your rankings. And if you've already drafted him, I think he's going to pay off even more than you're already expecting him to pay off. A lot of people are going to be jumping on the Tae Crowder bandwagon. Here's the thing, though. We kind of already know who he is as a player without Martinez. Martinez was out after week 3 last year, and Crowder only really racked up 130 combined tackles. Sure, that's great, but that's nowhere near the peak of Martinez. So if you're drafting Crowder and expecting him to just fill into Blake Martinez's shoes, he's not really your guy. Draft him like you've already been drafting him all year. So where the heck does this leave us for Blake Martinez? A lot of us already drafted him. Many of us are doing drafts tonight when this news dropped. So what do we do with him? For me, I'm going to be drafting him as a linebacker 3 and just hoping he lands on a linebacker needy team. There's plenty of people out there that could use a dude who has an upside of 150 combined tackles in a year. And he looked really fine during the preseason, which makes this move even more surprising. So he definitely has a lot left in the tank. He's definitely can and probably will be IDP relevant this year, but you got to factor in that risk when you draft him at this point. But if you already drafted him, don't cut him. There's a very real chance by the time you watch this video, he's already been picked up and I'm going to look silly. But I think he still can be relevant for this year, or he just might not be that tackling monster we expected him to be at the beginning of this year. And there you have it, a video I was not expecting to be making, and you were definitely not expecting to be watching. But Blake Martinez is on the move, and we at IDP, guys, we give you the best content up to the minute. We're on it so that you are on it to win your league. So please like and subscribe to this channel to be sure that you don't miss a dang thing that we put out there. With that being said, we hopefully have a news-free week in the next week as we start wrapping up our drafts and preparing for the regular season. So we will be talking to you very soon, and let's get ready for the NFL season together.